Hey guys, and welcome back. Today's video is going to be about a topic I've seen debated for years in forums, reviews, and even casual conversations between gamers. Why do so many players absolutely love Mafia I and II, but when it comes to Mafia III, the reviews just don't reach the same level? That's exactly what we are going to talk about today. Before I start, I must clarify a couple of points. Point 1. I'm going to discuss Tommy Angelo, Vito Scaletta, and Lincoln Clay, so Joe and Jimmy aren't on the list. I may make another video about them later if you want. Point 2. I still haven't played the latest entry, Mafia, the Old Country. I'm waiting for a discount before I dive into it. Now, I'll divide this discussion into three categories: story, technical reasons, and personal reasons. So grab a beer and let's go. Let's start with the story. Both Mafia I and II tell the story of ordinary people who, by pure chance, got involved with mafia groups. Tommy was just a cabbie. Vito was a war hero who, upon his return, was simply trying to help his family and later avoid jail time. Neither of them were born into the mafia world. They stumbled into it by chance, by circumstance, by survival. And that's what made their stories so powerful. They showed how normal people can be pulled into crime, loyalty, betrayal, and the dark side of the American dream. With Lincoln Clay in Mafia III, things take a different turn. His background is very different. He's a Vietnam veteran who returns to a world of racism, organized crime, and corruption. While his personal tragedy and thirst for revenge are compelling, his story doesn't feel like it carries that same mafia DNA. A lot of players have said that Mafia I and II feel like movies. You don't just watch them, you live them. You are immersed in the relationships, the friendships, the betrayals, the family bonds. One fan on Steam forum put it nicely. Mafia I and II are like the Godfather you get to play. Mafia III is like a crime drama where you just clock in and out of missions. The acting in all three games is phenomenal. But here's the difference. In Mafia I and II, you feel the weight of every decision. Mafia III, on the other hand, often feels more mechanical. Go to this mission, finish it, talk to someone, repeat. As if you are doing a job just to get a salary without really enjoying the job itself. Another reason is cultural roots. Whenever we mention the word mafia, the first thing that comes to our mind is, guess what? Exactly, Italy. There is of course Russian mafia, American mafia, maybe even Zimbabwe mafia. But it's Italy that comes to your mind. Lincoln Clay, even though some gamers speculate he might have Italian blood through Joe, is not Italian, and that takes away from the traditional mafia atmosphere. Let's move to the technical reasons. Now, no game is perfect, not even AAA titles, but Mafia III, when it was released, and even for some time afterward, suffered from a lot of bugs and technical problems. Take this example. Moving between areas just 1 centimeter changes the weather. Mafia I and II didn't have these issues. And here is something that may not sound important to everyone, but to me and to many other fans, it does matter. Mafia III was supposed to add features that were missing in the earlier games. For example, showing the car's dashboard from the driver's view. But it didn't. And even worse, they actually removed one of the most beloved features, the refueling system. In Mafia II, you had to stop and pay for gas. In Mafia I, you had to refuel too, even though you didn't pay. These little details made the world feel real. But in Mafia III, they are gone. Imagine how amazing it would have been to see the inside of cars from the late 60s. But unfortunately, we couldn't. As one reviewer from PC Gamer mentioned at the time, Mafia III world felt big but shallow, like a beautiful car with no engine under the hood. And many fans on Reddit echoed this by saying the game leaned too much on repetition. Attack this racket, take over that district, repeat until done. Personal reasons. First, I will talk about the music. I don't know if you can consider it as a technical reason or story reason, but for me, story in Mafia I and II, I can't find the words to describe it. So I'll add it to personal reasons since I'm talking about music, and music is about everyone's taste. But many people get attached to the game when the story is strong and the characters are memorable. That happened with Mafia I and Mafia II. Naturally, fans expected Mafia III to deliver the same emotional punch. To be fair, Mafia III does feature Vito Scaletta and later Leo Galante, which was a great surprise for many of us. But something just didn't feel right. One player wrote, "Seeing Vito again was like meeting an old friend, but it was like he came to the wrong party." A comment I agree with. And I think Vito was pushed into the game to give the impression that we're still on the Mafia territory. This doesn't mean Mafia III is a terrible game. It's not. It has its strengths, and some players genuinely love it. I personally have played the story more than 3 times. But when you compare it to its predecessors, the cracks become more visible, and disappointment was unavoidably part of the reaction. For this point, I would like to add one more thing. When the hype is high, the disappointment is also high. It happens not only with Mafia, but with many other games, especially AAA games. So, to wrap it up, Mafia I and II succeeded because they had emotional depth, cinematic storytelling, and attention to detail. Mafia III, while ambitious, struggled with technical problems, repetitive gameplay, and a story that didn't fully capture the Mafia spirit. That doesn't mean Mafia III is a bad game. It's not. Many people enjoyed it, as I mentioned. But when compared to the unforgettable experiences of Mafia I and II, it just didn't leave the same mark. And that's why, when gamers talk about the Mafia franchise, Mafia I and II are remembered with so much respect, while Mafia III is often seen as a missed opportunity. A reminder here, I haven't played the old country yet. That's why I cannot judge it, at least for now. But that's just my take on the Mafia series. What about you? Did you feel the same way about Mafia 3, or do you think it deserves more credit? Let me know your stories in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with other Mafia fans. Thanks for watching, and see you later in another video.